Now, boys and girls, we have learned how to round to the nearest 10 and the nearest 100 using a number line or a hundreds chart. Now we're going to take those strategies and try to solve real world problems, everyday problems that you might come across. Here's one example. Jackson has 36 books at home. How many books does he have rounded to the nearest 10, nearest 100? Which makes more sense to use when rounding? Well, first let's just do the first part of that. How many books does he have rounded to the nearest 10? Well, at first I'm going to use a number line. The number is 36. I know 3 tens is 30, so I know that my first benchmark number will be 30. When I count by tens, 30, 40 comes next. So my second benchmark number is 40. And I'm going to say to myself, okay, what number comes between 30 and 40? What is halfway? It's 35. So I'm going to plot the number 35 on my number line. Now, the number is 36. Well, I know 36 is one more than 35, so I place 36 on my number line. And I say to myself, is it a shorter distance from 36 to 30 or from 36 to 40? And I know that I'm going to round up to 40. So when it said how many books does he have rounded to the nearest 10, I know that he has about 40 books. Now let's round to the nearest 100. Nearest 100. Again, the number line. I'm going to put a 0 as my first benchmark and 100 as my next benchmark. Halfway between is the number 50. Now I need to put 36 on my number line, and I know it's less than 50, so I'll put it about right here, 36. So I know that 36 is closer to 0, not closer to 100. So I'm going to round down, and 0 is my answer. When I round the number 36 to 100, the nearest 100 is 0. It's telling me that my friend Jackson doesn't have any books at all. Well, that can't be right. So when it comes to the question, which makes more sense to use when rounding, nearest 10 or nearest 100? What do you think? Do you think we round to the nearest 10 and get about 40 books? Or round using the nearest 100 and my friend Jackson doesn't have any books at all? Pause, think about it. Well, if you said nearest 10 would be the best strategy to use, I agree with you, because my friend Jackson does have about 40 books, not 0.